Can you believe it's been 20 years since VW released the mighty Golf R32? Yep, no lie. And because 2 decades is a decent milestone, Volkswagen have celebrated with a hotter, new Golf R variant dubbed the R20. Compared with the already fantastic Golf R, the R20 is more exclusive, faster, and more powerful. In fact, it's the most powerful production Golf ever made, which we'll get onto shortly. Because there's one more thing that VW has topped up too, the price. But instead of a subtle £2,000 increase that most won't bat an eye to, VW are asking a full fat £5,000 premium. So the question is this: is the near £50,000 R20 really worth it?
But before I answer that question, let us first take a look at all of the changes that make this car extra special. Right then, so underneath the bonnet you get exactly the same EA 888 2-litre turbocharged engine as you get in the standard Golf R, except this one has been tickled a little bit. Power is up from 320 to 333 horsepower, and you get the same 420 Newton-meter torque figure. That means that this car will launch from 0 to 62 miles an hour, 0.1 seconds quicker than the standard car, 4.6 seconds in this one, and de-restricted to 168 miles an hour. Nice. Now, as for exterior changes on the special R20 model, well, there aren't really that many, are they? It looks very restrained like the standard R model, except we've got some lovely blue accents here on the front. We've got blue wing mirror covers. We've got a nice little 20 badge here, a larger boot spoiler, which is very nice. And then the pièce de résistance are these blue wheels. They're really, really blue. And I'm not really a man of fashion, let's be honest, but I don't like them. It's for me a little bit Halfords-ish. It's a matter of taste. This car will sell. So what do you say we go on the inside and hope to find lots of really big changes? So inside, the biggest changes are that you get real carbon fiber with this car, which is very, very nice on here on the front console. The steering wheel is flat bottom. The seats are also as good as they ever were. The infotainment is still as rubbish as ever.
But on the plus side, the R20 does come with VW's Performance Pack as standard, meaning you get 2 extra driving modes thrown in, Drift Mode and Special Mode, the latter of which softens up the suspension specifically for Nürburgring hot laps, which, in the right hands, will get you around the green hell in 7 minutes and 47 seconds.
Apart from that, the interior is, how do I say it? Uninspiring? Oh, there is one other special mode in this car, and that is emotive mode or emotion mode. And what that means is that when you want to start up your car in the morning, you can just press a button and then it will start your car at 2,500 RPM. Apparently that's a good thing. I spoke to the people at VW and said, why? And they said, because of fun. Should we try it out and then see if we have lots of fun? Yeah? I didn't have much fun. Anyway, this car is all about driving, and luckily we are at Brands Hatch. So what do you say that we go smash this car around and find out, is this worth £5,000 more than the standard R? I'm doubtful. The suspension is firm, sporty, confidence inspiring. It's a car that I'm excited to put on my helmet in and just smash around Brands Hatch, just to find the limits of this car. Probably not of this car, to be fair, of me. Find out what I can do behind the wheel of this. Acceleration is immense. Remember, we've got 333 horsepower, 420 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 60 takes 4.6 seconds. These are supercar numbers from 15, 20 years ago. And here we are doing it in a Golf. Now, another update for the R20 that sets it apart from the standard R is that the engine has been tuned slightly, and also the turbocharger has been tuned as well, which means that it is never not running. And that basically means that you've got anti-lag. So that should give a bit more responsiveness, especially low down in the RPM. And I have to say that 420 Newton meters of torque does feel very, very spicy, as does the rest of the car as a package. This is, the one-size-fits-all car. On Brands Hatch, this is going to be dominant. As a daily driver, it's going to be excellent. And it's a car that on a back road as well, you can just have really good fun in. And know that you can really lean on the dynamics of this car. The question remains, is it £50,000 exciting? Shall I put my lid on and find out? The tyres are all cold, but the grip levels are immense. Loads of great torque. Brakes feel nice and strong. Turning is lovely and sharp. And then the slingshot out of the corners is great. As for the noise, it does make a decent racket. On the bumps a wee bit. Very, very confidence-inspiring car. And we're already doing 100 miles an hour. Great turning, great dynamics, great power, and quite an addictive soundtrack from the exhaust. This is a really, really capable hot hatch. The question remains though, is it a £50,000 hot hatch? Is it going to be much quicker than the standard R? I don't think so, do you? But it is a fairly limited edition. What have we got here? Front assist availability is limited. This car will be on sale for around 12 months, which means that it will be almost a collector's item. So then, to surmise, the R20 Golf is mega. It is a mega hatch. It flatters the driver, it sounds good. Dynamically, it's very, very capable. And because it's only going to be on sale for a year, this will be, you know, quite a sought after item one day. The question remains, is it worth a premium of £5,000? What I do know is that this and the Golf R would probably do very, very similar lap times. For me, I think I'd stick with the standard one.
And that's because the standard Golf R without the £5,000 price hike and blue wheels is already a car you'll fall in love with. So why not save the cash and invest it in track days, tyres and fuel? As far as I'm concerned, it's a far better use of your money.